The head of Main Intelligence Directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine called for killing Russians like Hitler did in his time. This manipulative fake was created by Russian propagandists who took the words out of context. It's usual. Let's see what Kirill Budanov actually said.
Social media and Russian websites are widely spreading information that the head of the defense intelligence of the Ukrainian Defense Ministry, Hur, called for killing Russians.
Earlier, in the interview with Yahoo News, Budanov said that the killing of Russians would continue around the world until Ukraine's complete victory. Budanov's words show what kind of attitude is being propagated there. I have heard similar statements only from Hitler and his associates, who said, "Kill a Russian."
Ukraina.ru quoted Vladimir Dzhabarov, first deputy head of the International Committee of the Federation Council of Russia. In fact, the words of the head of the Main Directorate of Intelligence were taken out of context when answering a question about the possible involvement of the Hur in the murder of the daughter of Alexander Dugin, a well-known far-right theorist in Russia.
U.S. intelligence has attributed Duginov's killing to the Ukrainian government, although not specifically to the GUR. Asked about this allegation, Budanov said, "Don't continue with that topic. All I will comment on is we've been killing Russians and we'll keep killing Russian everywhere on the face of this world until the complete victory of Ukraine."
And from the context of the entire interview and Kirill Budanov's previous comments, it is clear that he is not referring to Russians on a national basis, but to those who are involved in the war in Ukraine and commit war crimes against our citizens. But with this manipulation, Russian propaganda wants to show the alleged flourishing of Nazism in Ukraine.
So, Alexander, taking words out of context is kind of a trick of Russian propaganda, but fortunately, as for me, they do it very clumsy lately. Am I right?
Yes, what we see from the latest fakes that we debunk is that they are trying to manipulate with the words of our officials, and Kirill Budanov, the head of the intelligence service, is not the only one. For example, there was a huge fake which spread across Europe, mostly actually in France. During one of the press conferences, Vladimir Zelensky said that Russia had to be hit with the preventive measures, pointing at the sanctions, of course. But in lots of countries, internet trolls, pro-Russian internet trolls and bots in social media were spreading this message saying that actually Zelensky was trying to convince everyone to hit the Kremlin, hit Moscow, or even to use the nuclear weapon to stop Russia. And of course, this was a manipulation. Zelensky never meant to say that. But it is what it is. They are all the time trying to at least reach some of those people who do not really check the information from another sources, or they just do not know what is Ukraine, what Ukrainian officials think, and try to scare the Europeans with these statements, and also try to show the Russians themselves that actually Ukrainian government is very Russophobic, and they will not stop until they kill all Russians at all, which is not true, of course.
And it's so good that these manipulations, I mean Russian manipulations and statements we are talking about, are debunked by you people from the StopFake. Thank you very much for your job. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Latest news, trends and analytics on Spotlight Ukraine. Like, share and subscribe.